I'm John, rest in peace, here with the second installment of my walkthrough of the Scorpion defense. So, our opponent's advanced with his left foot and is striking at us, and we have stepped out left 90 degrees, come up with our guard hand, and executed a whipping palm to the chin. So from here, we're going to switch our stance to right bow stance as such. And we do that at a slow speed just by changing our feet like this on the balls of our feet, kind of a grinding action that you don't want to practice on concrete or blacktop. It'll ruin your shoes. Our right hand catches our opponent's elbow inside his elbow of his right hand, and then pulls that down, and we're pulling him into us as our left guard hand extends out. So in classic Kung Dao action, one comes in, one goes out, one goes down, one goes up. Okay. All right. Now, if we're doing this at a faster speed, then we can use a dynamic that I've recently started into that I call the hop and drop. It's actually in Tai Chi as an energizing step. They do it a little differently, and I believe it's the same principle behind Bruce Lee's one-inch punch, in which we have a powerful dynamic start from the feet, and it translates its power up into our hands, so that our, what I call the hop and drop, is just jumping into place as such. Now we're not going to come up real high, but when we get to where we want to land, we do stamp down. All right, and so you want that impact as your hands finish. So we have. All right. So if you're on a hard surface, you can really hear this. It really snaps. Okay, so our opponent, he has his arm hooked, all right, and it pulls him into us, and he's going to come forward, and that's when our left comes across and catches the side of his jaw. Hopefully we turn his head, because then the next thing is we come in with the elbow horizontally in that direction. So we want to make him look to the side. Now if we miss his jaw, then we're going to be raking across with the sword arm, which is from the middle of the hand to the elbow across his throat. So we have. All right. So either way, if we strike his jaw or sword across his throat, that's equally good. Now, one of you brought up an important question of why do we go into a crane hand on the whipping palm of the second action. All right, so this shadow duck form is known as a crane hand in martial arts, and the reason we do that is because for two reasons. If our opponent is in a fighting stance, as common in boxing or street fighting, then we want to raise up and slip past his guard hand, which is his left elbow. So we want a slim profile, all right, and there's a chance that he will guard across, but we want to rise up quickly, all right? Now, if we're in this humble stance and we're trying to look peaceful, all right? So we've calmed our face and our covering palm. We're trying to keep the tension off of there so that if we can talk our way out of conflict, then we will. But if someone's upsetting you, then you're going to be feeling adrenaline, right? And that could easily translate to a very hard fist underneath your calm composure, right? And, you know, you'll be tense on the right side and relaxed on the left. So if we have that hard fist and we try to raise that up, then it resists us, all right? But also by going into the crane hand, we've just opened the hand up and released all that tension. We've let it fall away, right? We'll use it as like jet propulsion. You open your hand and it dumps, and then you're free to strike up and bloom into that palm strike. So we go, all right? All right, so also as we're coming up in that crane hand, and as I mentioned earlier, there's a chance that our opponent sees this coming up at him, and he would just guard across with his left. And so he's going to move us off, then we abandon our target of the chin, and we just go right into hooking his arm. All right? So this is an alternate trapping to the scorpion defense. All right? So I'll show you I'll go right into the application speed for the first two parts of the scorpion defense, and then show you the same speed for the alternate trap. You see the trap is a little faster because we're going for a closer target, his elbow, then going all the way up and waiting to finish. And so as soon as we step, we've hit that elbow, and then we immediately jump and finish that. So it's maybe a 1/10 of a second faster. Maybe 2/10 of a second faster. Thank you. I wish you peace.